Hey everybody, this is Destroyer24 with another Wizard 101 Fire walkthrough episode. This is not a regular episode, this is going to be one of the spell quest episodes. This is for the level 18 spell quest for the School of Fire. If you don't mind, just go ahead and watch all of my content all the way through. Get a relative average of 30 seconds of view time per episode, no matter if they're an hour and a half long, or no matter if they're about an hour and a half long, or if they are going to be fairly short like this one. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. With that said, let's go ahead and get right on into the video. Got a message from Dahlia telling us that we were ready for a new spell. So we're going to go ahead and pick up that quest, and we are going to get right into this episode.
It's about time you returned to learn another spell, dear. This one will help you immensely in combat. It will first require a frozen fire gem from Krakatopia. Once you are there, consult Zane at the library.
A frozen fire gem. Not sure how that works, but alrighty. We'll just go ahead and get right over there to Zane. If you don't know where Zane is, he's in the Krakatopia library. I will be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, here we are in the scorching hot desert world of Krakatopia. Just head down this little ramp over here, right past the pond and the oasis, and you'll find this building here. Go into this building, and this is the library. Zane will try to give you a couple of side quests, but they are declinable.
Greetings, student of fire. You say you need help with finding a frozen fire gem? Not too much is frozen here in Krakatopia.
No kidding.
But I have heard of some glyphs concerning these found at the dig site in Royal Hall.
Zane hands you some papyrus.
Take this and make some rubbings of the bird obelisks down there. I should be able to advise you better after that.
Alrighty. Bird obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall. This one's fairly easy to get to. There's just a teleporter that goes directly over there, so it's not going to take us too long to get there at all. Going to the dig site. The bird obelisk that he is referring to is back over here behind this croc head.
You take a rubbing of the glyphs with the papyrus paper that Zane gave you.
Now we're going to go back to the oasis. Go back to Zane.
So, you made the rubbings of the bird obelisk? Let me see.
Zane studies the papyrus.
Ooh, I know where this is. A treasure of fire gems was stored in the Crocosphinx during the Iman era, and now they are trapped in the frost. Go to the room where General Kaba stands in the Hall of Champions. Take but one of the gems frozen there. Professor Falmea will know what to do next.
Alrighty. To do that, alrighty, I'll be back with you once I am over there. Alrighty, now that we're in the Hall of Champions, we're going to go ahead and use the teleporter to the fountain, and it's going to be one of these gem piles that are sitting in the corner.
You remove a gem from the frozen surface.
Next, we're going to go ahead and go back to our professor, so we're going to go ahead and go home. Back ourselves out of our dorm room and head over to Professor Falmea.
My, that is an exquisite gem you have there. Perfect for the next step in the creation of your spell. Now that you have the gem, speak with Bernie on how to instill the spell within the gem.
Bernie is our resident neighborhood tree right outside.
Ah, the Heckhound spell. You will need to find magical forces from both the Tritons and Giants for this. I know of no place in Wizard City that contains both forces. But I know Krokotopia will have these major elements together. I would suggest consulting Niles. You can find him in front of the Krokosphinx.
Running back to the Crocosphinx, eh? Alrighty then. I'll be back. Alrighty, here we are in the Crocosphinx. Niles is right over here.
So you are looking for the elements of giants and the Tritons in close proximity. I know of a chamber in the Grand Arena that should suit your needs. I have heard of a frost monster in a storm chamber. Seek the chamber in the halls just past the Colosseum. Mind you, the old ones are not kind to those who wake them.
I should be fine. If I'm remembering correctly, this one's going to be all the way at the back of the... This one's going to be all the way at the back of the arena, so... I'm going to have to cut and come back to you guys. Yep, it's all the way at the back. Be right back. Alrighty, this chamber is going to be the one that is straight ahead. Not the one that's back that direction. The one that's back that direction goes to Kayamate. So we're going to let this Sakui soldier get by real quick because I'd rather not get pulled. This is also a solo instance because it does not have a sigil outside. It is a solo instance so people can't port to you.
Feel a cold wind fill the room.
Beware of what you seek, student of fire. You must prove you are worthy to seek assistance from the powers of ice.
Alrighty, these guys should be just regular run-of-the-mill fight. Should just be a regular run-of-the-mill fight. Yep, 510 health. This guy is pretty much just a pushover. Let's go ahead and fire elf his minion. Or not. Let's go ahead and sunbird his minion then. Let's go ahead and use Link to get rid of that shield. Yay, a whopping 7 damage. Delete one of those fire cats. And we'll go ahead and heartbeat, just for the fun of it. Snowman? Good thing I healed. Yep, healed that whole thing off. I got full value out of that heartbeat from that snowman. Alrighty, what now? Let's go ahead and pass. He's gonna fire shield again, but the damage over time will take it off next round. And then we can sunbird and finish the job.
You have proven yourself worthy, student of fire. I will breathe upon the gem you carry.
You feel a cold wind fill the room, and the gem is changed before your eyes.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and head back to Dahlia.
Congratulations on winning the favor of the Giants and allowing you to capture an ice wind. You are almost ready to create your spell. You are so close. In order for you to complete your quest, you will need to get your power words from a fire minion.
Haven't I done that from every single spell quest I've done so far?
You will have to go to Old Town and travel to the entrance to Triton Avenue. Make sure that no one gets hurt when such a large minion arrives.
Sure. Sure, I'm a pyromancer. Arson is probably the best course of action in my scenario. Arson is, quite honestly, the best option in this scenario. Let's go. By all intents and purposes, arson is not a good thing. I said it as a joke. Do not take that seriously. Alright, here we are.
You hear a deep growl that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
Aw, it's cute.
You have summoned me. You should feel honored. I do not show up for everyone. But we have been watching you, student of fire. A great darkness is spreading across the land. Not just in this world, but in many of the others as well. You will be required to use your powers wisely. And to make yourself more powerful, you will need to speak these words to your professor. Zolo Zamizor.
That tickled. Anyways, back to yonder teacher lady.
So, you have your words of power. Great. Now we can begin to create your spell.
As you speak the words, the gem begins to glow.
There, it is done. Now you will be able to summon a heckhound whenever you require one.
Alrighty, so this is our first X rank spell. And I'm gonna go ahead and get myself over to an area where I can demonstrate to you what exactly an X pip spell does. Alrighty, as you can see, I am back in Unicorn Way. Let's go ahead and get into a battle real quick with this lost soul here. Now, I already pulled one, so I'm going to... I'll be back momentarily. Alrighty, I'm back, and I have as many pips as I can physically get at this point in time. Which is... Power pips are obviously going to be 2, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 pips. So this is how Heckhound works. I'm going to go ahead and delete a few spells just in case I have to draw it again. This is how Heckhound works. It is 130 fire damage per pips over 3 rounds. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to multiply the damage by the amount of pips I have, so 130 times 9, and then divide it by 3. And that is going to be our damage per tick. As you can see, it does not have an initial damage hit. The damage hit comes from the damage over time itself. Meaning that, done correctly, these X-Pip spells can be extremely, extremely powerful. But that's all for this episode. I will go ahead and end this one here. I encourage you to check out the rest of the Fire Walkthrough series. I will see you in the next episode. Bye!